Recording right now. Now we're recording.
David, have
Welcome
fun.
to Leonard Brothers Game.
Right, David,
Okay. Fun. I'm having fun. Are we all having fun? Yes.
Hi, I'm John.
I'm Dave. Oh, and I'm gonna eat hummus.
Straight up.
Straight up.
I'm.
And this is our fourth episode?
He did.
Fourth episode.
Oh,
It's his
so
hummus,
bad.
so.
Okay,
So bad.
okay, make constellations. Roll constellation related to the Milky Way. So fortunately in the previous level, I got like 80 points. So that's good. Unlike the last episode of Game Grumps, they tried that bear level over and over and over again and kept rolling up the little sign or like a little spare statue.
Oh.
And they're like, we kept failing. This is terrible. So anyways, this is rolling up constellations. So like I think it's like, crabs for cancer and other stuff. And so like one of the other episodes, they made the constellation Cancer. And so like, hey, we made Cancer, guys. Are you happy? We made Cancer.
Oh goodness.
Like,
wait,
actually,
so
one
can
thing
I
they
pick up
actually
whatever
mentioned.
You want in this one, or?
One thing they actually mentioned in the previous episode of that was the definition of constellation.
Okay. What is the definition of constellation?
Well, what we normally say as being a constellation, like Pisces or Libra or whatever, isn't actually like the stars themselves, but it's actually that like sort of area in the sky that is named after. What was the word that they used?
I forget what it was, but it was like the pattern.
It started with an A.
An
yeah,
A.
whatever. Terrible.
Apple.
Google it. There we
Apple.
go. No, probably not.
Wait. Google it.
What?
Google Limited. Google Inc. Then please don't sue.
Please let us monetize this video.
Oh, yeah. Please listen. Okay, Google. What was the word we're looking for?
What is the star system inside of a constellation?
Okay, Google. What is the star system inside of a constellation?
Yeah, not knowing exactly what the wording is.
Exactly, yeah.
Maybe
Well,
just ask what is a constellation.
It gave us a bunch of different ones. There's Pisces and Phoenix and Libra and Leroy and
Leroy Jenkins.
Okay.
Link this video to that video to get a bunch of views.
Boom. Yeah. Because that just makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, how do you Google and said what is a constellation?
In modern astronomy, a constellation is an internationally defined area of the celestial sphere. These areas are grouped around asterisms.
Asterisms.
That's
there
the
we go.
word.
That's the word.
Which themselves are generally referred to in non-technical language as constellations. Asterisms, thank you Wikipedia, it's still Wikipedia, Wikipedia Inc. Asterisms is an astronomy term, which is a pattern of stars recognized on Earth's night sky. Or basically a constellation. Wait. It may form part of an official constellation or may be composed of stars from more than one. Like constellations, asterisms are in most cases composed of stars which, while they are visible in the same general direction, are not physically related. There you go. They're not related.
Yeah.
So a constellation is like a shape. An asterism is just linkages.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like if you see like a picture
Is that
of
a centaur?
Yeah, centaur. I think it was centaur. Yeah, sounds great stuff. Anyways, another fun thing about this whole game series in general is that the reason that it takes so long to translate and bring this game to America and other countries, stuff like that, is because of the there's a collection area. Because you see all of these, or at least many of them, are like rainbow colored when I pick them up. It's because it's the first time I pick them up and it's added to my collection. So if you go into the collection page, it actually has a short description of what the prince or the king perceives what they picked up as. So they may pick up a car as like a very unique travel instrument. It doesn't seem very efficient or whatever, their perspective. And it has like bizarre jokes and translation, about stuff, and they try to carry it over as much as possible. And it's just fun just reading what an alien might perceive our culture and our society, or at least Japanese culture, and even stuff that we are used to and have a certain way of looking at. They're just like, from as an outsider perspective, like, what is this?
Yeah, yeah.
And we're looking at their perspective and going, what is this?
Yeah. makes no sense. But yeah, I understand what you're saying. Sure.
Yeah.
You haven't gotten enough.
I'm close
yet.
though. I'm close. It's
You're
79. I guess like 8 more things or whatever if I have enough to make.
Well, you're trying to get crabs, right?
In general, everything. And apparently, this level is just like everything that could be a constellation. There are bears, there are crabs, there are like fish, all kinds of stuff. Whatever can make.
Constellation
Just
overlay.
take that. Can you take that house out or almost?
No, not big enough yet. It's getting pretty close there. This is kind of a hint as to how things will end up being eventually when you get.
I really
big
want
enough
to see like take out some plants. Well, that'd take a while.
He's picked up some bushes.
Oh man. I mean, obviously 88 I think is a perfect score. If you get like close enough to it, I think that still lets you pass. Like, yeah. I did spend a lot of time in the early area though, but I did pick up a lot of stuff there too. So maybe I can get to 80. Maybe. Please. Of course, also if you get a good enough score, they also have like a free play mode. So you have no time limit. You can pick up everything you want, and you basically through the game without having to worry about a time limit.
Oh, that's.
So I try to unlock if you play well enough in the main levels, you can unlock that. You can unlock like time attack mode, so you can go like faster and faster.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Skip, and my rating is 62.
Please, let's monetize.
62 points.
Please, let's monetize. Skip.
Picked up another cousin. That's pretty good. So at least if you want to play multiplayer again, I have several more cousins picked up, so you don't have to play as a girl.
It is degrading.
It's degrading to play as a woman. Well, that's a topic
Being a
now, isn't it?
Being a man,
Being a man playing a female character.
Yeah, that's degrading.
Well, I play Mass Effect with female Shepard because I think she's a great voice actress. You know, yeah.
Don't lie, David.
Yeah.
Don't lie. I'm just kidding. Chicks are cool.
They can play video games. They can be in video game characters. No problem. Oh, this is fun. Roll a Katamari at the correct size. So you have to make it just right. They won't tell you how big your Katamari is. They'll give you a picture of how big they expect it to be. And you're supposed to roll up enough things and guess to see if you're the right size or not. Yeah. Get the closest to you as you can without going over it, kind of thing. You got this just right scale, 20 centimeters. Long gander at that. You want the ball to be that big.
So do you just tell it when you're done?
Yeah, you just stop rolling. Just press square. And you just keep roll up, stop.
So couldn't you technically just keep rolling? And
you can keep rolling and go too far and lose. And you can roll not enough and still lose. So you gotta play it enough and kind of...
Maybe let you remember how big things are and how much they add to your size.
Mm-hmm.
So what I was thinking is couldn't you then, if you just wanted to throw the level, couldn't you
pick up everything in the entire level?
Yeah, start rolling up everything in the whole level.
Yeah, but that's not the point.
That's not the point. No, I understand.
There are probably a present and maybe another cousin in here somewhere, but typically if there are extras and other goals you can achieve, they let you do it without breaking the level. So it's they're not too big that you can't pick them up at some point without being without failing.
Yeah.
And also this kind of stuff where it's very thin. There's also trying to figure out how big you have to be to pick up certain things, And it's
killed those frogs.
Yeah.
That frog's running for his life, David. Look at him go. Oh, he's dead now.
Stuff like that, Looks. It's kind of interesting in general. They have in certain levels they have a temple shrines and stuff like that where you can pick up the because there's certain ceremonies and things where you write your wish on a piece of paper and you hang it up on the near the temple and stuff like that. And you can hope put a coin inside the wishing well kind of thing. It's their version of making a wish to whatever.
Whoa!
This is power mode. This is funky mode. And so you pick up more stuff around you. This is probably gonna make it a little difficult to
I think you
gauge. I might be close enough to it. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna say that's gonna be it. Let's find out.
Measure your ball.
Let's condense your balls.
Ball one.
Ball.
There's one ball. Yeah.
It was a terrible accident.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry.
So let's see how big we got. 22. Oh, it's 22 centimeters.
There we go. go.
a little high, but let's see if it's close enough to say 42 points. Okay.
42.
42.
So
But it's good enough as long as it's not like 0 or negative kind of thing. It could be,
wait.
you know.
What was it supposed to be?
It's supposed to be 20 centimeters. And I got
Oh,
22,
you got
so I
22.
got slightly
okay.
higher. Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
22 centimeters.
I don't know. Ask Google. Translate centimeters to inches because you're so angry about the metric system.
Yeah, the metric system sucks. Makes no sense. Okay, Google. Limited Google. What is... No, I'm sorry. Cancel.
You're not very good with voice-activated things.
Clearly.
Sorry.
What is the answer to add back stencil? Okay, Google. Convert 22 centimeters into the superior inch.
The superior inch. It may just confuse it. So this thing is actually telling me the value of individual items too. So I go through this level and I'm like rolling up objects, and it's like I'm supposed to roll
The
it.
cost.
At least for this one, the cost as big as I can. There are other ones that's like you have a 50,000 yen limit and you pick up as many things as you can in that limit. But in this case, it's just pick up everything
Yeah.
and make the most expensive ball you can. So what did it say? Did it figure it out?
Well, it gave me some type of... Okay, 22 centimeters. 8 and 21/32 inches.
Let's say 8 inches, 9 inches, something like that.
Yeah, like 8.
20.
A little over 8.5.
Mm-hmm.
See? Easy. A little over 8.5. No big deal. That's like a
But
basket.
not as precise. Obviously, the centimeters can be more precise than just saying, 8.5.
Yeah, but... you don't need...
You don't need precision? Really? Tell that to NASA.
Hey, they're the one that decided to go with centimeters and ruin their shuttle program.
Hero Cap?
So what's your Euro cap? I'm sorry.
It's kind of like, you know, Ash Ketchum. He has like the red and white cap.
No, I'm sorry. How many
How many
Yen.
things I pick up?
Yen.
Yen.
Do you have a limit of yen?
No, in this level I pick up, I'm supposed to make the biggest, the most
Most
expensive thing. I'm supposed to pick up as much as I can. There's no limit.
Is that a ninja?
Or at least, yeah.
Walking on the wall.
Diamonds. Yeah, there we go.
Cha-ching! Ring box only 300 yen? Oh, it's just a box. There's no rings in them.
Oh.
Deceiving, really, you know? It's like, I think it's like 100 yen is about $1. So if you look at it that way, it's like, you know, $1.20, $2 for that, 50 cents for toilet paper roll. Chick, no price on this.
Okay, Google.
It's alive.
How many yens is $1?
States dollar equals 102 yen and 63 cents.
So usually it's about 100 yen.
Yeah, right around 100.
Yep. Although they say it's like the average from what I've heard,
Wait,
like
wait,
daily.
pick up that dude and see how much it changes.
There's no value
2,000
on
yen.
people.
Oh.
Once you pick up people, the diamond was 7 million.
Oh,
It's like
geez.
7 million yen. Crazy. Anyways, oh yeah, there's a cost of living. I've seen a lot of people who are like English speakers who live in Japan and have like their perspective on it as how much it costs. Like if you want to take a trip for like a week or two to Japan, bring like $5,000 American dollars in order to have a good time because everything is ridiculously expensive over there. Like,
Well,
if you
isn't
want-
it also there too? That like, you know, if you don't know Japanese, then they'll also end up raising the price.
That too. They'll notice foreigners, and like if you prove you have some knowledge of Japanese and their culture and stuff, that they will respect you more right off the bat if you're able to speak to them and it feels natural. It's like, oh, you know, they lose whatever sense of suspicion or just general mistrust that they would have of foreigners once they find out that you can
You know how much this actually costs.
yeah,
Never mind going for
They're not going to try to swindle you.
they're not going to exactly yeah.
That was interesting. I was in when I lived back where I lived, They
In
had
the place.
in the places that I lived.
The place thing, yes.
They had
He told us he had to
markets, outdoor markets and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the vendors there, like, you know, I'm just gonna stop talking about what I'm talking because I can't say what I want to say.
Oh, too much information?
Too much information. I'll tell you when we're not recording.
Okay, fair enough.
God bless America. All I'm saying is Americans rule, and everything else is drools. Hands down.
Okay, any
Right,
foreign
guys? Right, guys?
We don't want to offend any foreign listeners. Not that we know if we have any.
No,
but
I
if we do,
want to offend foreign listeners.
51 points. It's
Over half.
Over half is good. Make it the stars. Woohoo!
Senior Citizen Venus.
Depends on how many things I picked up as what name it gives it. So apparently I picked up a bunch of stuff that senior citizens would pick. I don't know.
You picked up senior citizen
Stuff.
Oh,
Senior
okay.
Citizen.
Until next time.